everybody. Come on in. Let me post a little comment here real quick and pin that. There we go. Hopefully I'll get some people in here today. Kind of a little early afternoon. Let me change that just a little bit. There we go. That might be better or worse, I don't know. I still can't figure out the picture mode instead of the landscape. Hey Teresa, how are you doing today, doll? Okay, I think that's probably, I don't know, can you see my head above the comments? I think it's okay. All right, y'all, really quickly, we're just going to jump right into it today. I'm going to go ahead and do some primer. I went ahead and moisturized already, guys. Hey, Becky. Start off, I guess I should probably tell you my name is Donna Garrett, and I'm a presenter with Unique Cosmetics, and you can follow me, you can friend request me, and I'll add you into some groups. And sorry, I was drying my brush from earlier. Add you into some groups where you can get some great deals, giveaways, tutorials, all that fun stuff. And also have a website called beautywithdonna.com, so please check that out. So I'll get all that out of the way really quickly. Thanks, gals, for coming in today. I already went ahead and moisturized, so I'm going to do a little of the Glorious Primer. Probably just about that much. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a pea-sized drop. Not too much. You don't really, you know, that's one good thing with this, guys. I don't know if you have noticed. It does not take a lot of product to get what you need. Matter of fact, I started cutting down on the foundation and the concealer. I was doing like 4 drops of each, and now I'm cut down to 3, and you know what? I like the way it's laying on my face better. You know, I do have some wrinkles, believe it or not, and you know, little fine lines and stuff around, like around my mouth area, and I noticed just cutting back by 1 drop of that foundation has made a big difference. I don't feel like it's so heavy on me. Not that it was bad before, but you know, if you don't need it, why use it, right? So today I'm going to do one of the splurge creams I got that past week. Remember, I got all those really beautiful splurge creams. This one's called Happy. Let's just see that. This is kind of pretty. I have not used this one yet. I've been kind of holding off on it a little bit. I wasn't even really quite sure what it was going to look like, but it's kind of, I tried a little bit on my hand before I came on. Hey, Barbara. And it's kind of a purple gray. So it's a little unusual color. It's a very pretty color. But it is a splurge. So what I'm going to do is probably start off in my outer V and just do a little bit of this color. Which one is this? Marvelous. It's almost like a version of that splurge, but this is a pressed shadow, you guys, and it's called Marvelous. It's just a little darker. So I'm going to kind of do that first in that outer eye, because if you have not used the cream shadows, and like I said, I'm still kind of learning with them for the most part. They're a little tricky for me still, because once you really place them, they're kind of there. I don't know really if that makes any sense. They're kind of, I mean, you can blend them out because they turn into like a little bit of a powder, but I think I'm going to try doing my outer V a little bit first, and then that way I can go in with the cream shadow on the eyelid, like in the inner, and then the middle right in here. So we're going to try that today. So let's go ahead and try that with the Marvelous. Let's see what that looks like. Because this one's pretty dark too. See how dark that's going on? That's dark. That's okay though. That is fine with me. So today, ladies, the big rollout of the Prestige subscription with the Epic Mascaras. You guys all follow that? You just go online, beautywithdonna.com, you click shop, click eyes, order yourself a mascara. You can get it like on a automatic ship of 30, 45, 60, or 90 days. So you don't have to worry about it. You can cancel at any time. And I already checked it out, and you get free samples, free shipping, like your first right out the bat. I thought you might have to wait on the free sample, but no, it's in there. So they have the waterproof black, and then the brown and the black and the smudge proof. Barbara. You know what though? I'm not that dark complected. you know, and I'm surprised every day. Can't you tell? I'm surprised every day that I come back here and I'm like, well, you know what? That didn't turn out so bad. I say play around with them a little bit. You know, because I'm putting this on pretty dark. This is going on really dark, but I am going to blend it out. So, you know, don't be alarmed, anybody, if you're like, what in the heck am I watching on here? So see, that is pretty dark. That's all right. I do prefer the dark colors on me, but I've been pleasantly surprised, especially when I did that, the August Kudos. I don't even know what day it was. Was it yesterday, the day before? I have no idea what day it is. When I came on and did that, I was a little worried because, again, I've had blue eyes, and that blue eyeshadow, sometimes that scares me off a little bit. But it had such a gray silver tone to it that it actually turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Like I said, I always surprise myself. Like, I guess I pulled that one off, didn't I? Pulled a rabbit out of my hat, so to speak. Because you guys, you may think that I try all these and practice with them before I come on. Or you may not think that at all. You're probably like, maybe you should try practicing before you come on. But I really don't. When I open these up, like with the splurge cream that I'm going to do, I've never tried it. Never have tried it. Now, I may go back in and darken that up actually a little bit. Oh, thank you, Barbara, for sharing. I appreciate it. Darken that corner up just a little bit. Darken, lighten. Good Lord. I'm having a brain meltdown today, y'all. Don't ask me why. It just happens randomly. You caught me on that day today. Oh, hi, Patricia. Gosh, I haven't seen you for a while, honey. How are you? You shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So did you guys see the half off that I was doing today in the VIP group? Hey. I actually have a couple more of those left. So if anybody is interested in getting a half off, using a half off coupon on an item, message me. And I'll see what I can hook you up with today, okay? Okay, now this is the cream eyeshadow, you guys. It's pretty close, so I'm not quite sure. You know what? Let me blend that out. This eye is like too dark. For some reason, the way my mirror is over here, I always think this one is a lot darker. Hold on. There we go. Now this is the splurge. I was getting ready to tell you. This is called Happy. If you're happy. Hey, Joyce. Did you guys see my meatball recipe I put online today? Been packing up. Oh, you're going from Kentucky to Virginia. Okay. Well, hopefully it's a good move. Is that something that you wanted to do? My BF's from Virginia in that area. I haven't actually been out there other than just traveling. So anyway, I made homemade meatballs today from scratch. I wish I could have said the same about the spaghetti sauce, but I'm a big Prego fan. So I put all my sauce in my crock pot after I made my meatballs from scratch and baked them. And now they're actually simmering in the crock pot right now in the sauce. So we're doing that, made a little salad. Gonna have some French bread. Barbara, I'm gonna let you know how they are. I haven't used this recipe before, but I mean, it's pretty much a basic recipe. Virginia's your homestay? Okay, so you're just going home. Well, that's good. Look at that, guys. So it did turn out. It looks a lot darker, I think, in the container. Well, maybe not. I didn't think it was going to turn out that color. I do like it, though. I do like it. And then for dessert, I was in the, it's going back and forth. I was thinking about either doing a dump cake with cherries and pineapple, or I'm going to do that, that cake recipe I had on there with the buttercream frosting, the pineapple cake with the buttercream frosting. I haven't decided yet. But he went over to get his mom. She's going to spend the night with us tonight. And so I thought, you know what, I should probably do something, considering we had McDonald's last night. So I better get my butt in gear and do something today. I'm not sure if I'm really liking that darker out there. I think it needs a little bit more sparkle, and I don't know if this is going to make it better or worse, but you know what, I'm going for it. Oh, you're welcome, Lita. I emailed you the, I messengered you your order number, and then as soon as I get the tracking info for that, Lita, I will get that back to you also. Hey, Sophie. You guys, what I'm adding on here right now, I didn't really like the way that other one was setting. This is called Shrewd, and it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. And that's kind of what I kind of need some sparkle up there. Thank you, Joyce. So you guys, if you do the Epic Mascara, even just go check it out. Oh, you're welcome, Lita. Thank you. Lita took advantage of one of my half-offs today, guys. Thank you, Sophie. Now see how that looks a little different, how that's got sparkle to it? Can you see that? Looks like I have two black eyes. I know. I'm letting that dry just a little bit, you guys, on the splurge. You have to kind of let it dry because if you try to go in and blend it, it's not going to work out. So I am going to go in and blend that area here, but I want to let that dry for a sec. Yeah, I like that. I like this color better with that. I definitely like that on the outer. I think that other one was, actually I think it was a little too close in tone to it almost, because there wasn't really any difference there at all. Let me see what I can put. I think I need something to brighten that corner up. I don't know. I don't know what I want to put up there. Let's go. I might, you know, I have trouble pulling all these out without getting them all over my hands. I think I'm going to try this Antsy. See that? I'm going to do that in the corner. That's right, Barbara. The Epic Mascara. I have not done the night cream because, you know, I'm a big Burt's Bees fan. I'm putting myself out there, you guys. Not everything I do, you know, is by the book. I love my Burt's Bees and I love my Carmex. So, but the Epic Mascara, y'all, try it out. Like I said, what do you have to lose? You're going to love the Epic. You get it shipped for free, and you're getting free samples, and you can cancel at any time. Go on there at Beauty with Donna and check it out. Look at that, guys. That's that color Antsy. That's this one. I think that's going to look good. Like I said, I haven't worked my magic, but I'm loving this dark up here now. I like that. And that cream shadow, I may just leave it like that. I was going to blend it out, but I don't think I'm going to. Don't think I'm going to. I'm rolling with it. Ouch, I'm rolling with it. All right, y'all. Debating on whether to use the eyeliner. That's pretty light up there, which is kind of my go-to. That's, if it's light, I'm going to put eyeliner. I think I'm going to try it. I may have to try that, Barbara. Is that, did you get that in the Queen's Ransom, or did you just order that by itself? I'm not even sure if that's part of it. I'm assuming it is, but. You guys, hold on. I only use just a really thin line of the eyeliner. Facial wipes, not maps. Don't you hate spell check? You're like, dang it. I've gone back and forth so many times with spell check. And I'm like, well, what is, that's not even remotely the word that I'm trying to spell in here. I get so aggravated. I mean, it can be a godsend or a curse, that's for sure. Is anybody else interested in one of those half-off coupons? If you are, message me. You just can't do it on the presenter kit, the August kudos, or anything that's already discounted. It has to just be a regular price item. And I can't do it at the presenter kit because that's something you guys actually have to join. So those 3 things I can't do it. But anything else, if you pick, whatever you pick on the website, other than those, let me know. Can't remember Queen's Ransom. You might have just got it by itself then. Typing without glasses. Lord, well, my problem is that I'm nearsighted, so I can see close up, but everything, I don't know if you guys do it, I have an iPhone. Everything that I do is I do on the iPhone, like everything, every single thing. I'm on that phone all the time. I probably need a bigger phone, but I am nearsighted, but I still have issues as I'm getting older, that O word the doctor liked to use on me the other day. I'm finding it a little bit more difficult to maneuver around that iPhone sometimes. And I have a really nice laptop. I don't want to sit, I don't know. It's just easier to get on my phone quickly and do things. I run my business off of here, though. I do everything through Unique on it. I do everything through my work at the airline, everything. I do it on my banking. I do every single thing you can imagine. I can remember years ago, I'm going to probably date myself here for sure. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio, and we had this place called COSI, Center of Science and Industry. And you guys probably have something similar to wherever you guys live. But anyways, we'd go there for school field trips and such. And they always had like all the stuff that was future stuff, you know. And I can remember sitting there or standing there with the group, and they were talking about how someday you might be actually able to talk to each other through a phone and all that. I mean, I can remember growing up, my phone was a rotary dial phone that had usually sat on the wall or the counter. And when my sister and I got in trouble, my mom would go to work and take the big long cord that attached the handle to the phone, and then because we would be grounded or whatever, and she would call us from work and it would ring, 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 and we couldn't make it stop just to mess with us. But you know, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this stuff out there. You guys, younger gals, are probably like, what is she talking about? I mean, I can remember, can you guys remember all that stuff? I can remember when we had 8 tracks, and then it went to the cassettes. And so in my car, I had an 8-track holder, but I had to get the cassette adapter once the cassettes came out. So you had this big thing that stuck into it, that the little cassette stuck inside that. Didn't really good when doctors say due to your age. No, I told him, Sophia, I'm like, why would you even say I'm old? Patricia, party lines. I can remember party lines. We didn't have them where I lived, but when I would go visit my family, our summer vacation would be going to my family's in Kentucky and like camping in their yard. That was like our vacation. But they had a party line there. I remember that. My God, isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, how things have changed, I'm telling you. I always want to say, back in my day. Back in my day. Crazy, crazy. All right, I'm going to do 2 coats of this Epic, guys. Now, this is just the Epic Smudge Proof. This is our original one. This is not the new. I am going to go in there, but I'm going to make a list of things I want to order because I want to take advantage of that free shipping. Because when you order the Epic, say if you go in there today and order the Epic on beautywithdonna.com and you do the Prestige subscription, anything else you order with it comes free. So put yourself a big old order together. You like that nail color? Isn't that pretty? I need to get a fill, but it's kind of like a copper. I love it too. Ringer washers. Now, Patricia, you got me on that one. I don't remember those. I mean, I know what they are, but I don't think... Well, you know what? I take that back. My great-grandparents may have had one because they had that old, I guess it was a Singer. Remember those old black sewing machines with the pedal pushes? Do you guys remember that? My great-grandparents down in Kentucky had one of those, and we used to love... like sitting there and playing with it like little girls and just pushing the pedal thing and having it go. That old black Singer. Yeah, that thing is probably worth a fortune. Not that we have it or anything anymore, but. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let that dry. Let's get some eyebrows on here, and I'll go back and then I'll do another round. Do another round of mascara. I'm gonna go back to my spaghetti and meatballs that I'm doing today. Oh, I know, Joyce. People actually used to talk to each other. It wasn't texting or anything. So I tried to make, a while back, maybe it was last year, I tried to make homemade spaghetti sauce. But you know how many tomatoes it takes to make spaghetti sauce? I'm thinking Prego is just as good. Patricia, that one may have dated you. That last one may have dated you. That's all right, though. Some days I think, you know what, getting older it's rough. And then other days I'm like, you know what, it's all right. It's okay. What are you going to do, you know? There's only one other option, and I'm not looking forward to that either, so. So I cleaned my foundation brush before I came on, and I'm hoping that I've got it dry now. I went in there and just dried the heck out of it. I took a blow dryer to it, so, because I'm like, oh Lord, I cannot go in there with that brush like that. Are you all cleaning out your brushes? Do you guys clean your brushes? So super easy. So super easy. Just make sure you do that, y'all. You get a better placement of all of your foundation. Not to mention, you don't want to spread all that nasty stuff across your face, because you know what? Bacteria grows in things. I try to clean mine once a week. Sometimes I do it more than that, depending on how much I come on here with you guys. Because there's days, a lot of times, that I do makeup twice a day. Once to go fly, and then I come home, wash it all off my face, moisturize real good, and then come back on. But yeah, I was gonna do, like I said, do you guys have a favorite spaghetti sauce? Mine's Prego. I told Jessica. I think you mean probably plain, Patricia. Hey, Jamie. Patricia, I remember playing until dark. We used to go out and try to catch fireflies. Do y'all know what a firefly is? We could catch them in a big mason jar. I would always pull their butts off and stick them to my arms. Oh my gosh, good times. Patricia, good for you. Twice a week she cleans hers. I'm faithfully doing it once a week. I need to do it more. And like I said, it depends on how much usage I do to it. I may go back and redo those eyebrows. I'm going to wait till I get my foundation on. All right, you guys. Let's do another coat of that mascara. Do you guys know, too, that when your mascara runs out a little bit, you can take contact solution? Maybe, I would start with maybe about 5 or 6 drops and put it in here and mix it all up, and that will make it last a little bit longer. Did y'all know that? Tip of the day. If you're in my group, you would know these things, right? Do I have anybody on here that's not part of my VIP group? If so, you know, message me or go over there and check it out, and I'll add you. That's the only place you're going to find out about deals, sales. Other than that, you're not going to hear about them unless you're watching me on here, which that's okay too. That's all right too. Okay, little liquid touch. Again, this is a mineral foundation. It does settle in there. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it, but you got to get that out of the dropper. So I was going to let it simmer for hours. Yeah, Patricia, I did do it last, well, I guess it was last year, the spaghetti sauce from scratch, but it took a ton of tomatoes. It took forever. But I've got my meat. I did make the meatballs from scratch from that recipe today, and they're sitting in a crock pot on simmer, and they've been sitting in there all afternoon in the sauce. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I try to add at least one tip of the day now. That's my thing. I'm going to do that. Ooh, Joyce, that sounds good. Oh, Barbara, you did rose water in there? That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I haven't, you know, I have one right here. This is my older one. It's sitting over here with my brushes, and I need to do that with it. I need to add some and mix it up. Those are all good ideas. All right, now I was telling you guys my foundation. I used to do 4 drops of foundation and 4 drops of or little like swipes of concealer. Now I'm doing 3 and 3. That's what I should do, Patricia. But you know, it's just him and me, and I don't really make that much usually. I did make a big thing of it today because he's bringing his mom over tonight, which is another reason I'm kind of hurrying. Because whoops, this is one of our guest rooms, and this is her favorite room. So I gotta move out when she gets in here, so I can let her come back and relax. So like I said, I'm just doing 3, like that. But yeah, I mean, if I was smart, I would freeze my spaghetti sauce. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for popping in. Now, this is the concealer, and this one I do in the color Organza. I'm just going to do another 3 swipes. So I got 3 and 3, guys. But yeah, I was finding, you know, I didn't, like I said, the 4 drops, it depends really on how much redness I have in my skin. Like, I do have quite a bit today, but it just seemed like the 4 and 4 was setting a little too heavy on me. You know, I kept pondering over it, you know, thinking, well, what do I want to do about that? But I'm thinking the 3 and 3. I just did that the other day, and I was like, that's perfect. I'm going to try something unique. Might you seriously need unique anonymous? Well, Barbara, you can get 1/2 off if you order it through me today. Just message me. Just throwing it out there. Well, I always have to work it, you know, gotta work it. My sister loves that rose water too today. She messaged me. She's getting another one. She told me she needs to order, keep that in bulk. All right. So let's kind of just let all that settle for a bit. Now see that 3 and 3? That was fine. Joy, she loves coming over. You know, my guy and I both, we work a lot. We're gone a lot. And she's the only, or he's the only child. She's the only child that she has. And so you know what? We're all she has. So she does love coming over, and I pamper. She loves dump cake, so I may make that dump cake for her when I'm done. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does help with the redness, Barbara. That's why my sister wants it, because she has some issues with a lot of redness in her skin. I think she has rosacea. I think that's what she said. But yeah, she's loving it. Absolutely loving it. Not to mention we both love roses. We get that from our mom. So I think that was a big draw. That was a big draw for her too. Kidnapper. Oh, you're a kidnapper. I thought you were going to say I'm a lot happier. Your spell check. Well, you need to get your glasses on. Go get your glasses. Oh, Lord. That's funny. Okay, since this is pretty dark, I am going to just let this set for a minute on the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and clean my eye up a little bit. Take some of that foundation just right up under. And I probably will go back in and blend this out again too. How long ago did you get your kit, Barbara? How long ago did you kidnap? Do you buy from yourself then? You guys, this foundation brush is amazing. Please, whatever you do, it doesn't have to even, I'd love to sell you a foundation brush, but go get you a foundation brush. We sell them too, but get it somewhere. Get it somewhere. Oh, wait, it sounds like. Which one haven't you tried yet, Joyce? On the dessert. You talking about a dump cake? Dump cake is super easy. Lord, I love those things. Those are her favorite. That woman can sit and eat an entire dump cake in 2 days, probably. That and a ham sandwich. That and a ham sandwich, and she's happy. Now, Barbara, why won't you go live? Lord, look at me. If I can get on her and do it, you can. There's nothing to worry about. I always figure, what's the worst that can happen? They'll just leave me, and half the time I don't even know if you guys come and go anyway. Y'all popping in and out. Just do it. Just go on and go live. You know what? That's how you build your friend base. That's how you build a customer base. Those people need to see you. They need to meet you. You guys probably learn more about me than I probably want you to know. Oh, Joyce, the dump cake. Now, I just take a stick of butter. I put my oven on 350, and I throw a stick of butter like in a 13 by 9. I usually use like a Corningware, but you can use whatever, pan. Throw a can of crushed pineapple, a can of cherry, you'd rather watch, can of cherry pie filling. Mix those up. Take your, like a yellow cake mix and just sprinkle it all over the top, and then I take another stick of butter and I kind of cut it up just a little bit on the top, and I bake it at 350. I love butter. Can you tell? That's all you do. You can Google dump cake, but I like the cherry and pineapple mix is my favorite. Although I do love a good pumpkin dump cake, and I'm going to make the heck out of that thing. You know I'm into fall. Did y'all see my post with my Charlie Brown? I'm like, I am done with you, summer. We're breaking up. It's definitely you, it's not me. I'm breaking up with you, summer. I love lemon, Barbara. Do they have a lemon cake? Or are you talking about a dump cake? Now, I've made a lemon lush before. Do you guys like lemon lush? Ugh, chocolate lush is better, but yeah, Patricia, it's got to have butter in it. That's the southern part of me. We like our fried foods. We love not fake butter. I drink whole milk. You know, you can't. There's some things you cannot cut out on. You cannot change those things up. Pumpkin dump cake, Becky. Oh my gosh, there's a recipe on my personal page too for that. Check that out. Oh no, wait, that's not the pumpkin dump cake. That's a pumpkin lush. Pumpkin dump cake. Just Google it. It is the bomb. Hey, a lemon chess pie? What's that? What is that? My boyfriend loves lemon. We both are like chocoholics and lemons. Did I tell you guys I have lost 15 pounds? 15 pounds in just a little over probably 2.5 months now, just by not eating sugar. I talk about it all day long. I am going to have some cake though tonight. Yeah, Becky, definitely check that out. The house smells so good. Pumpkin's like like pumpkin candles, like when they, you know, clearances out after the holidays. I always buy pumpkin. I love pumpkin. So lemon dump cake tomorrow. Yes, Barbara, do that. I will try it. I will definitely try it. All right, I think I have that blended out as I'm talking about food. Right now I'm like super hungry because I'm talking about it. Oh yes, please do. Send me recipes, guys. You know how I love recipes. Love it. I am trying to cut back a little bit because, you know, I kind of want to, I'd like to lose, I've lost 15. I'd like to go to 20 before the holidays. That way I can gain it all back again. But I don't want to go into the holidays already past where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? You guys get that? It's like I want to kind of, I don't want to make it worse and compound it over the holidays. So I'm trying to like get a jump on it. But yes, please, if you guys have recipes, send them to me. Goodness. We should all get together and put like a recipe book together. You guys like that? That's kind of pretty, huh? I think it turned out okay. But you know what? I am going to go in and do my eyebrows a little bit more again before I do some bronzer. I think I may have went over them a little bit with my brush. Chest. I've never even heard of lemon chest pie. Please send that to me. You guys, I have a Meyer lemon tree in my backyard that the lemons are just now starting to, they're like maybe a quarter yellow, Meyer lemons. We usually get about, I'd say there's probably 100, 150 of them out there right now. And I ended up like throwing them away last year. We couldn't even give them, I don't know anybody to give them to. No, I have not, Patricia. I love sweet potatoes though, oh my gosh. And you know, now that I'm not doing this sugar thing, I barely have something sweet, and it's like, you know, when you kind of had detoxed from it a little bit, and then you go to have something sweet, you're like, wow, that's really sweet. Yeah, send me all those. Send them all to me. All right, let's get some bronzer. You guys, super excited. Look what I got. I got the beachfront bronzer. I got it in Hermosa, if you have not been watching me. So excited. I love the sunset. I don't want to say I don't like it. It was a little too light for me. This one, perfect. Malibu would be too much for me with my skin tone. Hermosa, perfect. I mean, that sunset, I was having to go over that thing like no one's business. This one, I barely have to get in there. Yes, please do. Please send that to me. Maybe I should start having a recipe of the day instead of my beauty tips, or have them both. What do you think? Look at that, guys. Isn't that great? Now when I'm doing like this, I'm barely touching it. Y'all know that I always tell you, I don't want to like dig into my foundation that I just put in there. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Let me go ahead and put some setting powder on, and then I'll do a little bit more contouring. So this is the translucent setting powder, you guys. This stuff lasts forever. And I'm telling you, if you're in a quick hurry, don't worry about all this foundation and everything else. Just take a little bit of this setting powder and be like all over your face. Throw some lip gloss and maybe some mascara on, and you're good to go. That's your quick go-to. I do that a lot. That's my grocery store. Grocery store or Kohl's. That's my shopping look. Oh, you're so lucky that your grandmother taught you that. My mom was an excellent cook. I wish that I had paid more attention to her growing up, but I was a little too busy with boys, or a boy anyway, I should say. My first boyfriend, serious boyfriend. I just didn't think it was that important. Now later in life, you know, my mom's not with me anymore. It'll be almost 4 years this holiday season, but you know, the things that I do remember from her, and my sister's 2 years older than me, and she's a wonderful cook. She actually probably paid more attention than I did growing up to my mom and all her different recipes and stuff. Just gonna put a little bit, just a little light. I do like those colors. Look at that. Look at, you know, I like the dark colors. And I'm finding, like I said, I was never a big fan of like the blues and stuff with the blue eyes. But I'm telling you, I think I'm pulling it off. I'm trying to find a lipstick, y'all. You know my issues with that. And I put a bunch of them, I put a bunch of them in my purse the other day because I was flying. That might be too much. That might be too much. I'm trying to find a nude. Betty Crocker, a lemon pudding cake. Ooh, sounds good. I think I'm just hungry right now because everything sounds great. Okay, there's my mom. Patricia, my mom had tons of stuff like that, cookbooks. My sister, I think, has all those. Thank you. I cannot find the color that I am looking for. What did I do with it? That might be, that's that really dark. I wish, you know, I shouldn't have put him in my purse. Dang it, dang it. I don't want to go out there and like dig him out. So you know what I'm going to do? Let's just go this pink. Let's just do that. Lord, I got to try to read it again. Hold on. Conceited. It's either going to be that. No, that one's way too much. Or I've got this. Look at that. I always call that my Madonna color. My 80s Madonna color. These folks are putting in 3 cups of milk. Oh, okay. You guys gotta send me recipes. Send them to me. This would not have been my first choice color, y'all, but I don't feel like going into my purse and trying to dig out my other colors. You like this one better? Yeah, this one right here is cute. Let's try to find the side to show you. It's like I said, I can only ever remember going to clubs when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, and that was like the Madonna era, because you know we'd always dress like Madonna, and I always had, that was like my go-to color back then was this. Always. Do you ever just have like a certain song or a certain smell, or there's something that always takes you back to a certain memory? That color totally takes me back to my clubbing days in my 20s. Oh, whew, I can tell you stories about those days. Good Lord. All right, this is my finished look for tonight. I think it turned out good. That was the Splurge Cream in the color Happy. Happy. Very pretty. And then in the outer V, get that lid back on. Hold on. That was the color Shrewd. A little bit of a sparkle to it. A little sparkle. Beachfront Bronzer. Did that in Hermosa. This is Organza in the concealer, and I use the Taffeta, the Liquid Touch. It's a liquid to powder finish, you guys. A little setting powder. This is the Opulence Collection lipsticks. These are my favorite. I love the Opulence. And this one is in, what did I say, Conceited. Look at that. Very pretty, very rich colors. All right, y'all. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of details. Please go check out my website, beautywithdonna.com. If you message me today, you're my VIP group. I'm going to throw out some half-offs on products. Like I said, there's 3 things I can't do with them. That's the August Kudos, the presenter kit, or anything that's already discounted. So if you find something that you like, message me and we'll see what we can do for you today. That's just today. Just today. Check out the Epic. Go online, you get free shipping. So if you want to purchase something with beautywithdonna.com, you go on, you want your Epic mascara, anything else you add into that through the subscription that you're going to do, 30, 45, 60, or 90 days, cancel at any time. But you can add any other products in there today on the website and get free shipping with that today too. So everything would just come together. And they're giving you a free sample. I don't know what it is. It just says free samples. Woo! Free's good. Free's good. Thank you guys very much. Please, please share. Please like. If you're watching on replay, hit #replay for me. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Send me your recipes. Bye.